3 weeks ago, my best friend Marcus called me at 11 p.m. He was panicking. Bro, I messed up. I've got the biggest client presentation of my life tomorrow morning. We're talking about a deal that could change everything. And I just realized I look like everyone else. Every single guy in that boardroom is going to show up in black or navy. How do I stand out without looking like I'm trying too hard? I told him one word, Brown. He laughed. Brown? Like boring brown? You're joking, right? I said, trust me. Chocolate brown senator suit, crisp white shirt, cognac leather shoes. You'll be the only man in that room they remember. He was skeptical, but desperate enough to listen. The next evening, he called me again. But this time, his voice was completely different. Bro, what just happened? The CEO stopped me in the hallway, said I had the most sophisticated look he'd seen in months. 3 people asked where I got my suit, and we got the deal. But here's the crazy part. After the meeting, the CEO pulled me aside and said, "You carry yourself differently." That's the kind of presence we need on this project. One outfit, one color, everything changed. That's when Marcus asked me the question I knew was coming. Why don't more men know about this? And honestly, I didn't have a good answer. Because brown, especially the way it's being done in African fashion right now, is the most underrated power move in menswear. And most men are completely sleeping on it. So if you've ever felt invisible in a room full of suits, if you've ever wondered why some men just command attention without saying a word, if you've ever wanted that X factor that makes people remember you and not just what you said, you're in exactly the right place. Because in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what Marcus discovered and how brown became the secret weapon of the most stylish, confident men in 2025. Welcome to Fashion Style Home, where we help men unlock their full style potential with African-inspired fashion that actually works in the real world. I'm absolutely fired up to share this with you today, but before we dive in, do me a quick favor. Hit that like button right now. It helps more men like Marcus discover these game-changing style secrets. And drop a comment telling me where you're watching from. Lagos, Accra, London, Toronto, New York, Johannesburg. I want to know where my stylish brothers are tuning in from around the world. All right, let's get into it. The brown revolution. What's really happening in 2025? Here's what the fashion industry doesn't want you to know. Brown has quietly become the most powerful color in menswear. While everyone's been obsessing over black suits and navy blazers, the men who really understand style have been making moves in brown. And African designers? They're leading this revolution. From the streets of Accra to the runways of Paris, brown African fashion, especially senator wear, is absolutely dominating. But here's the thing. Not all brown is created equal. And if you wear it wrong, you'll blend into the background instead of standing out like Marcus did. Let me break down the top brown styles that are changing the game in 2025. Style number 1, the chocolate senator suit, the boardroom power move. This is what Marcus wore. Deep, rich chocolate brown with clean, modern cuts. The kind of brown that says, I'm confident, I'm sophisticated, and I don't need to follow the crowd. Why it works? It's bold enough to stand out, but classic enough to command respect. Perfect for business meetings, weddings, upscale events. Anywhere you need to be taken seriously while looking absolutely sharp. The details matter here. Subtle embroidery, perfect tailoring, and a fit that moves with you, not against you. Style number 2, caramel casual elegance, the everyday sophistication look. Lighter browns, caramel, tan, cognac are your secret weapon for looking effortlessly put together without looking like you're trying too hard. This is the style for the man who understands that real confidence is quiet. You're at a Saturday brunch, a casual business lunch, or meeting friends, and everyone's wondering, how does he always look so good? Caramel senator designs in more relaxed cuts give you that I've got my life together vibe without the stuffiness of a full suit. Style number 3, earthy brown with African prints, the cultural confidence statement. Here's where it gets really interesting. When you combine brown with traditional African patterns, you create something the fashion world has never seen before and can't stop talking about. It's grounded yet bold, traditional yet contemporary, African yet global. This is for the man who's proud of his heritage and isn't afraid to show it. The man who understands that true style comes from authenticity, not imitation. Style number 4. The monochromatic brown look, the ultimate power play. Head-to-toe brown in varying shades. Sounds risky? That's exactly why it works. Light brown shirt, chocolate brown senator jacket, caramel brown trousers, cognac shoes, all working together to create a cohesive, luxurious look that screams sophistication. This is advanced level styling. This is for the man who's ready to own every room he walks into. Why brown works and why African fashion does it best. Let me be real with you. Brown works because it's distinctive. In a world where everyone wears black, brown makes you memorable for the right reasons. It's warm. Brown communicates approachability and confidence at the same time. You're powerful, but not intimidating. It's versatile. From deep chocolate to light tan, there's a shade of brown for every skin tone, every occasion, every season. But here's what makes African brown fashion different: the craftsmanship. African designers aren't just making clothes, they're creating art. Every stitch is intentional. Every pattern tells a story. Every piece honors centuries of tradition while pushing fashion forward into the future. The attention to detail is unmatched. The quality is exceptional. And the cultural pride woven into every garment, that's something you can't fake. This isn't fast fashion. This is investment fashion. These are pieces you'll wear for years, pieces that become part of your signature style, pieces that make people ask, where did you get that? Now, here's what I need you to do. First, if you're serious about leveling up your style in 2025, if you want to be like Marcus and command attention the moment you walk into a room, subscribe to Fashion Style Home right now. We're dropping exclusive collections, styling guides, and fashion secrets every single week. This is just the beginning. Second, smash that like button if this video opened your eyes to something new. If you're thinking, why didn't I know about this before? That like button helps us reach more men who need to hear this message. Third, comment below and tell me, which brown style are you most excited to try? The chocolate senator suit? The caramel casual look? The monochromatic power play? I read every comment, and your feedback directly influences what we create next. Fourth, share this video with that friend who's always asking for style advice. That brother who's stuck in a fashion rut. That cousin who's got a big event coming up and needs to make an impression. Let's help more men discover their style potential. Remember what happened to Marcus. One outfit, one decision, everything changed. That's the power of understanding style. That's the power of wearing brown the right way. That's the power of African fashion meeting modern sophistication. You don't need a massive wardrobe. You don't need to spend a fortune. You just need to be intentional about what you wear and how you wear it. We've got another incredible collection launching very soon. And trust me, you don't want to miss it. Until then, stay stylish, stay confident, and remember, real elegance isn't about following everyone else. It's about finding what makes you unforgettable. This is Fashion Style Home, where African fashion meets global excellence. Now go out there and own your power. I'll see you in the next one.